ideal start to 2019, a 2-0 loss here against Salford. What were your thoughts on that one?
Strange game to assess, really, because I think we came to probably one of the promotion favourites, but in with ourselves and a few others. You come away from home, you don't expect to be faced with like the opposition playing in their own half for 90% of the game. And the disappointing thing for me is that we gave them everything they wanted, really. I could see it being nothing but 0-0 at half time, and then hopefully we could do something about it, but we got a goal, and then obviously got the second goal and made it tough. But I can't fault the lads in terms of effort and trying to get back into the game, but it's something we haven't really. We only probably come across that a couple of times at home, so we've got to find a solution to it if that's what's going to happen maybe in the future.
You found yourself 1-0 down at half time. Some sides may keep the shape, may keep the same side. You make a substitution and change to what looked like 3 at the back at times. Was it a case of going out to just get that win?
Yeah, I just felt that the areas of the pitch where the wing backs were picking the ball up a lot, and the attacks that they did have caused the problem. I didn't think we were quite at it as we have been in recent games, which I think there'd be loads of teams saying that today, but we've no excuse on tiredness. Everybody looked lively yesterday, so I think we proved we're still going at the end trying to get a goal. So I don't think fatigue is anything, just maybe mental fatigue more than anything, but probably just highlighted that we probably need, like we said the other day, about a striking option, which obviously we're working on, but I don't know really. I think it feels like a game that we've, I won't say we've thrown away, but we shouldn't have lost it. For me, shouldn't have lost it.
You mentioned mental fatigue. Just how much of a blow is it when that second goal goes in? Because you were at that point knocking on the door.
Yeah, I mean the timing of that wasn't great for us. Obviously, it was perfect for them. But like I said, while it's 1-0, I think it would have got a bit more nervous at the end for them, as we saw ourselves against Solihull. So yeah, the second goal was a bit of a sickener really, because it was one of the rare attacks at that stage, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was a performance where you didn't give up. I guess you were just piling balls into the box until the last few seconds.
No, I mean that's the character of the players. So we're not we're taking it in our stride. Have a look at it. But all season it's what we do next. All season we've come back from those odd defeats that we've had, and that's what we have to do again, and go off on another reasonable, decent run. So I don't know, with these games when they come as thick and fast as this, and when you turn a team over like we did last week with Salford, we obviously all watched the Barrow game Saturday, and from the type of football they played at our place to it was a bit of a mystery, but obviously it's gone the result that they were looking for. So that's the manager's prerogative, but I just felt that we were suckered into it a little bit. We had all the ball, but then kept making one or two unforced errors in the middle of the pitch, which were catching us on the break. So, we sort of had an idea that they might play that system, and we sort of talked about yesterday what we would do, but we didn't quite get out there to the wing backs and stop them coming down the side. So we had to do something about it, and it nearly paid off.
You bring me on nicely, I guess, to the next question, which was, obviously you get that win on Boxing Day, a convincing win as well. What was the difference in Salford, do you feel, this afternoon? Was there anything different about them, in the way they played, in the way they approached this game?
I don't want to be critical, desperation, I think. They looked pretty desperate to win, like as if it was like almost win at all costs, we must not get beat. But I mean, I've been there myself as a manager, I understand that, but I'm a bit surprised. Had it been at our place, maybe, but from the way they how open and how attacking they were at our place to this is obviously extremes. But he's got him the result he's looking for. So good luck to him. But we got to look after our own business. But it just did surprise me a little bit, really. Not so much the system, but more how negative it was. But you have to learn to break it down, like I said before.
In terms of in the league table, I know Orient have won today, but you're still second, filed of drop points as well. It's not been, in terms of that league table, it's not been a bad festive period for you.
No, I mean, but when we looked I think the 3 games were the festive period. I know we come up again on Saturday, but you know there are a few days. I think it was the 3 games, the Salford, Solihull, Salford. You could have worked absolute nuts off to get 3 points, couldn't you? Could have got 3 draws. We come out with 6 points. Somebody offered you that, you'd probably take it, yeah. But it's just the nature, really. It could have been 7 for me. I don't think we needed to move that far to get 7 today. That's what disappoints me, the concentration. That's what I mean about I think the legs are all right. I think that the mental thing of how close the games are and the lack of what you can do on you know, we knew they were playing 3-5-2 against Barrow. Just the lack of preparation that probably cost us a little bit, particularly the first half. Second half we were fine.
In terms of that schedule, though, I know you'd like to get back to Saturday, but you've got a Tuesday next week as well as Saturday's game. That's the game in hand, and I guess that's one that a lot of people will be looking at.
Yeah, I think it's just like when you have a defeat like we've had. Obviously, we had the Newport Cup game and obviously previous games, but not very often. When you probably defeat hurts more like today than it would, you know, when you're in a club that's maybe mid-table or just challenging around the playoffs. So you have to really take it all in and then put it in perspective and then move on again. You know, it's no use. It's not a rant and raving job. It's not, you know, like you said, the lads are. I would think physically the figures will be fine. It's just a little bit the approach really, which is like I said, maybe preparation time has cost us a bit, particularly the first half. We're so anxious first half to maybe have had a time out in like basketball. You know, to maybe just done that, and you sort of kick yourself that maybe we could have done what we did at half time a bit early, but then there were spells where we started to kick on and look all right, didn't they? So I still fancied us 1-0 half time. That was a real thing. I still think we could come back and win the game. So that's where we are.
Finally, a word on the supporters. Sell-out in the away end, quite a few in the home end as well, I believe. So they've travelled in their numbers today and then back to your side.
Yeah, I mean, I think last time I didn't really say much about it, but when we played Newport away, how they stayed and applauded the players, and they stayed almost to a man today, haven't they, really, to be fair. In fact, some of the Salford supporters went home before them, so that's fantastic for us. But, you know, I think we've put the effort in, but we just know that it wasn't enough, really, to get the win that we were looking for. So it's not back to the drawing board, it's just back to work, and, you know, the players got to give them a little bit of time off to just get themselves together and get ready. And
Cheers, Graham.
Thank you.